gamers and collectors? It's your boy Kentman, bringing you that JRPG and fan service content you deserve. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to download and pre-order the Steam and PlayStation 5 digital version of Venus Vacation Prism within this video. And since the routes to get the Venus Vacation, the gacha game, is the same route as the Steam version for the Prism Vacation version of the game, I'm going to teach you how to download the gacha game version of the game as well. So without further ado, let's jump into it.
Who's he?
Hitman!
He's not important!
Okay. Now, first thing that you need to know is that Venus Vacation Prism comes out March 6, 2025, and there's a bunch of different versions of the game, from a standard version, a premium edition, and a collector's edition. Now, for the last two, we will focus on that when we get to the PlayStation section of the game, which if you want to skip forward to the PlayStation section, there will be a time code down below for you to skip to that if you want to see the PlayStation stuff, because I know your time is precious and I don't want to take up too much of your time, and I want you to get the information and have you go on about your day. So with that being said, you can skip to the PlayStation section if you want to do that. For people who wants the Steam version, let's get into it. The first thing that you need to know is that you're going to need a VPN. That's the only way you're going to be able to see and be able to buy or pre-order this game, because it won't be sold through America sites. One I recommend is Surfshark, because that's what I use, and I'm not affiliated with Surfshark, so this is just me just saying it because I use the service and it's pretty good for me. But you can go with any one that you decide that you have, from ExpressVPN or any of the other ones out there. I'm sure they'll all do the same. And what you have to do is pinpoint your location to Singapore or an Asia country to be able to see the game. Second, you're going to come to this page called SteamDB, and you're going to log in with your Steam account. And then once you are here, you're going to type in Venus Vacation Prism Dead Live Extreme, and that way you'll be able to install the game. Now, since this game is not out yet, you won't be able to add it to your wish list or install it right now, but when the game is available, you will be able to buy the game here and install it from this page. Now, if you wanted to do Venus Vacation, the gacha game, you would do the same thing. Come to SteamDB. I'm gonna leave this link in the description down below for people who don't know. So you can come directly to here, you install this, and it will go directly to your Steam afterwards. Now, you do not need the VPN to download the game or play the game. You just need the VPN to see the game and pre-order the game, or buy the game, however you go about it. So that is all you need to do. And then from that point, the game will download on your Steam page, on the downloader app that you get. You will see it in there and it'll start downloading, and then you'll be able to play the game. And that is the way you'll be able to download the Dead or Alive Extreme Venus Vacation gacha game, as well as play the Prism version of the game when that comes out. So that is what you need to know to play the Steam version. Now, for the people who wants to play it physically, and for the people who wants to play it on PlayStation, this is your time to shine. First, again, as you need to know, is that this game is going to be coming in 3 different versions, as I said before: a standard version, a premium edition, and a collector's edition. Now, the standard version is, as you see it, is $54.99. It's a pretty basic game, doesn't come with any extra stuff, but just the game itself. This game will also not be sold in America, so you won't be able to buy it, or Europe. It won't be sold in America or Europe, only Japan and Asia countries, so you only can buy it through Play Asia. There isn't a way to buy it on Ami right now. I don't know why. I don't know if it will show up there later, but right now it's only Play Asia, and you can buy the standard version. But if you want the premium edition, it comes with an art book, a key art, and a couple of extra voice packs or sample arts that you can get within the game. And this will run you $122.99, which is actually a reasonable price for a premium edition. And then there's the collector's edition, which is $223.99. This comes with a desk mat, or a game mat, if however you want to say it, of all the girls that's in the game, from Honoka, Elise, Misaki, Nanami, Fiona, and Tamaki with the Venice Vacation Prism logo on the side there, as well as you'll get the art book, the key art, and then a couple of voice packs and art portraits, and of course you'll get a Daki of, I'm assuming it's going to be Misaki, but maybe you'll be able to I don't know what girl is going to be on there. Maybe it's going to be random. I don't know. It's a mystery, but you'll also get a Daki pillow that you can either hang on your wall, cuddle, whatever you decide to do it. That's your business, you know, that's your business. And that will run you again $223.99. And this is the only way you can buy it physically if you want the game physically for PlayStation. Now, to be fair, just to be frank, that this version could be censored, but I think it won't be since it's not being sold through America's sites, so it's not going through that process of being censored. So this version will still be okay for you to play. Maybe, don't quote me on that because I don't have the game yet, so I don't know. But the idea is that since it's not being sold through America, it's not going to get censored. So, but it could still be the chance that it does get censored. So keep that in mind. Now, I understand people who wants to play it digital for PlayStation 5. Don't worry, I got you covered. The first thing you're gonna need is a Asia or a Japanese PSN. Now, I'm not going to explain how to get those. You're going to have to watch another video for that. I'm just here to talk to you how to get Dead or Alive on the system. Once you have your Asia or Japanese PSN, you're going to come to the store, obviously, type in Dead or Alive Venus Vacation Prism. You can either, hook it up through PayPal, and that's one way to pay for the game. But the other way to buy the game is buying a Asia PSN card. And this will be a digital card. Make sure you buy the digital version of the PSN card. And then the code will be emailed to your email. And then you'll put that code into your PSN and then buy the game. Or again, if you want it physically, you can buy that way. And you will do the same thing for a Japanese PSN. If you wanted to buy it on the Japanese PlayStation store, you would just buy the Japanese PlayStation card and then buy the game on PlayStation with the code after it's added to your funds. So that is how you would buy the game on PlayStation Digital if you choose to buy it digital. The only reason why I would recommend buying it physically, even if you get the base version of the game, one, you'll have the base version of the game. So even if the game gets updated or changes at any point, you'll be able to play the base version of the game without it being censored with an update or patch or anything like that, but you just have to play it offline. So that's one way. The other thing is that it will be physically yours. So even if the game gets delisted or the game somehow magically disappears, you'll always own this game for whenever you decide to play it. For whatever reason you want to play some Dead or Alive Venus Vacation. I mean, obviously you can still buy the Steam version if you choose to do that. I'm not saying what you should do, but I recommend buying the physical version just as a way for it to not disappear. The last thing that you need to know, even if you buy the game through Asia or Japan, you'll be able to play the game on your actual main account through those means, because that's just, if you have all your stuff linked through your PlayStation and stuff, then you will also be able to play this game. So for example, I have Dead or Alive Extreme 3 Fortune, the free-to-play version that I downloaded through my Asia PSN account. I'm gonna go back over to my main account, and now it's here, and I can just play the game. Booting up the game, and it would work the same way for Venus Vacation and any other game that you download from that PSN. So that is pretty much what you need to know. And that is all the information that you need to know to buy this game. If you want to buy the physical version, the digital version through Steam, or the digital version through PlayStation, you have all the needs and tools to go. Now, whatever version you decide to go with, that's going to be your prerogative. I'm not here to tell you. I'm going to go with the physical version because I'd rather have the physical version. And if the game does get censored, then I'll double dip to get the Steam version. But, it is what it is. We won't know how the game will be until the game is actually out. Maybe more stuff will come out about the game for gameplay or other things that you're going to be doing. But most of the case, it's going to be you going on a date, making choices on the date, being able to figure out a way to improve the dates to get to the meteor shower end goal, and then maybe you'll be able to do something afterwards. I'm not sure. But the thing is also, you're also going to be taking photos of the girls. So you're a photographer on a date. that's the real sum up of the video. But either way, I'm looking forward to this new game. I'm excited for it. I want to get it. I want to see it. I want to feel it. I want to play it. And I want to see what all the hype was for. You know, I guess that's the end goal. But either way, thank you so much for watching. If you guys found this video helpful, hit a like and also share it out for other people who wants to know how to download this game or pre-order it through Steam or PlayStation if you was curious to know how to do that. But with all that being said, let me know down in the comments down below what version you're going to go for, what copy of the game that you're going to go for from the premium or the collector's edition. I would love to know what girl are you going to be going after. My goal is going to go after all the girls eventually for the platinum trophy and all that. But the main girl I'm going to probably be going after first is Elise, and then Fiona, and then maybe Honoka, and then Masaki, and then Nami, and then Tamaki. That's probably the order I'm going to go in, but regardless of the fact, it's still going to be a fun time. But that's it. That's going to do it for me. My name is Kentman. I'm trying to hit 10K by the end of the year. So with your help and support, I could definitely do that. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video next time. Bye me.